Hello, lovers of all things geekdom. My name is Aaron, aka Lefum,
My name is Nathan, aka Grim.
and we're here talking about our 200th video celebration. It's been exactly a year since our first 100th video that we did, which was also our 1 year. And it's kind of funny to think that we did exactly 100 videos almost to the date since last year.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah, and we're kind of here with this video. We're gonna it didn't quite make our second year video, so we can't do them both at the same time. That video will come later. But this video is basically just to talk about the future of our channel and kind of the scheduling and stuff that we came up with to kind of push us to the next level. Because we're going into our third year now, and we feel like we need to ramp it up a bit.
Yes.
We both are working now outside. That's kind of like the reason why we have a lot of dry spells for the last 2 years is both of us have been trying to find a source of income to help produce this.
Yes.
When it comes to microphones and
New
capture
games,
cards and
capture
new
cards,
games, all the setups and everything that we have to do. So basically, the first thing we want to talk about is kind of going into like our plans, like what we want to do. And my next after Mighty Number 9, I plan on doing Song of the Deep, and that's going to be the first time showing my new logo. I was going to save it for another game, but I happened to get my hands on Song of the Deep from GameStop, purchasing wise, and I've been wanting it for a while. I thought the idea of it was cool, made by a great creator, Insomniac, published by GameStop themselves. One of the first games they did under their new game company called Game Trust, and they have more to come. But after that, me and Nathan are going to kind of change things up a bit.
Yep.
First thing is going to be first, we are going to have our solo videos on Tuesday through Friday, and him and me alternating, back and forth like we usually do.
Yep. Me Tuesday, Thursday, him and Wednesday and Friday.
Exactly. And then on top of that, one of us is going to be doing a long-term game, and it's going to be posted Tuesday to Friday. From what we saw, how Majora's Mask kind of came out that way, it kind of it put a lot on Nathan's shoulders to do that because he had he had his work to do with. He had to find good times to record, which both of us have to.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the time, some of the stuff that we want to make doesn't show up.
Which is lame because not only that, but like Majora's Mask, like there was so much more to the recording than just what I actually posted. Like there was a video like 40 something minutes long, and it was at least twice that because of how Majora's Mask was actually works. Obviously, when he does a certain long game, it's not gonna take him that long to record. Like he's gonna be able to do like a 30-minute video and then stop. That'll be it. Unless he has to cut anywhere, if he has to take a dump or something.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I plan on when I do Ocarina of Time, I'm a speedrunner. Going through Majora's Mask, this was Nathan's kind of first time going through it, and I've been practicing Ocarina of Time speedruns for a while now. And I'm not going to be speedrunning the game, but I plan on doing a little bit different stuff with the game where I show off speedrun techniques for newcomers and old players alike to kind of test out, to kind of make the game a little bit different for them, to kind of show a new take on playing the game. Because I mean, everybody's played this game 50 million times since '98, and kind of showing like a new way to play it.
Yeah.
To kind of shake things up a bit. But
Like
and
Sonic.
I gotta push myself through Mighty Number 9, as difficult as that seems. I'm not showing off to you guys that this game is as enjoyable as I want to make it to be. I really, really want it to be enjoyable, but really, it's an incomplete game. With things that shouldn't exist in a game, period. But that's another video I'm going to make later after I finish Mighty Number 9, where I come out with like an actual review of the game, or so on and so forth.
It should be cool.
Yeah. And so also next week, because this is being posted up this week, next week Nathan is finally coming back down here to where I live. And we're actually going to be doing a week-long event for a 2-year anniversary, doing old retro games that we can actually play together that we couldn't before.
Yes.
In person, because we couldn't do it before because we weren't in person.
Yes.
And we weren't going to try to do this crap off emulators and stuff because it's not fun.
Yeah, plus we need an original setting and just like that is of course the point of this channel is to get out of get the enjoyment out of every game and just like that nostalgia that we used to
Exactly.
have.
I'm like, because Nathan likes playing retro games. I like playing indie games that nobody really plays. Which there's a few other games that I have down the pipeline, and there's a few games that I wanted to do this year that I didn't get to do, and I want to get to those. God damn it. Nobody heard that.
God damn it, Siri. God damn it.
Siri always catches my voice, man. It's super annoying. But as the foreseeable future, we're going to be doing alternating between long form games. I'm going to be doing Ocarina of Time. Hopefully, finish that within a couple of months.
Yep, that'll be
Uh,
our next long game, and then after that is probably gonna be me doing Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud. Oh, so you're deciding on Dark Cloud. I thought you
Yes, yeah,
weren't
that'll
deciding.
be my long game this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was in between doing Dark Cloud, like every now and like I don't know, I was all like jumping up in every game what I wanted to do.
Hmm.
But to go off of what you were talking about, my next obviously my next game I've already talked about. It's Mark of Kree, and that's where I'm gonna be showing my new logo. We decided new logos for ourselves will be cooler than just showing like just having the G3 logo, like the yellow one that we usually use for single player.
Yeah, change it. We're changing it up a bit so that way, when we do things on the outside of our channel, we can also market us along with our channel at the
Yeah.
same time. Like I did a video with Tony Owned, who makes our main intro,
Yep.
and he uses my logo, new logo in that. Link in the description down below to that video if you haven't seen it and you want to, and definitely check him out along with our good pals JSD Man Nintendo and Eric Hu. All their just the links to everything they do are going to be in the link description down below. Because to be honest, if it wasn't for them, we probably wouldn't be where we are. Because they inspire us to keep striving
Oh
for
yeah,
more things.
definitely, definitely.
And I myself plan on streaming more. That's kind of I want to be my main platform as an individual is on there, and also I plan on starting a new video that's going to go up on not Tuesdays, Sundays, along with our Geek Out topics videos. Going to be
More of
let's
his,
talk.
yeah. It's more to be
Yeah,
more
more
about
my own
him.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be more about the things that I want to talk about, my opinions. I had a solo channel that I did before this, where I did vlogs, and I look at them back at them now and I cringe so hard, especially because my girlfriend makes fun of me for them all the time. It's like there's this one video, man, and it's freaking hilarious that like just I can't stop laughing when I look and I was like, oh, that's great, thanks, thanks a lot. Um, but it's gonna be more form because I have this like journalist instinct in me, and I don't want to be a journalist because I feel like journalism has been kind of destroyed by
Yahoo.
media, Yahoo, and TMZ and all that stuff. I don't like journalism, but I like talking about things,
You
topics and stuff that
like
I like talking about.
you know what's annoying, and this is totally off topic, but I was reading a Yahoo article about the two it was what's her name? No Doubt, the lead singer. What's her
Yeah,
name?
you're
Gwen
Gwen
Stefani, and then
Stefani.
like
Yeah.
whoever her lover or whatever. They were like singing a duet, and the headline was like they were they were looking each other in the eye the entire time. It's like what?
Oh my God.
Like who cares if they were eyeballing each other? It's like
It's
it's
like
what
it's the point of the duet. Well,
stupid.
okay.
It's like
But back to that. The other because I've been working on this for a while, and Nathan was just like, just give it some time before you start thinking things, because
yeah.
he knows that if I get too into something in my head, I will immediately try to go for it, and I have to actually take a minute, step back, look at that, and analyze it before I actually do it. And I think I've analyzed enough on this one.
Hmm.
And it's going to be called Geek Out. So let's talk about ... And so, I'm gonna put like taglines that are like, let's talk about Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice Extended Edition, and we're gonna kind of go through like my opinion on it all and how things went down, kind of bring facts, actual facts, because I'm tired of seeing fake things from the internet, like Simpsons foretold Pokemon Go 10 years ago, which is a bullshit and lie, and I could spot Photoshop from a mile away. Thank you to my teacher for teaching me how to Photoshop. Um, and things like, oh, this is the runtime for Suicide Squad, when the director came out himself on Twitter and said, That's a bunch of bullshit. I want to bring facts and I want to talk about things, talk about my opinion on things. Like, yeah, Batman v Superman is probably going to be my first one. If not, it's probably going to be Pokemon Go. I'm definitely doing a video on Pokemon Go sometime this week. It may not show up on Sunday. It may show up randomly. Probably a week of playing the game. And it's going to be titled let's talk about my experiences with Pokemon Go and kind of going through. This is kind of what has happened in Pokemon Go. This is how it started. These are all the events that have happened because of it. And here's how you can avoid those things. And here's kind of the statistics along with the game that the creators are refusing to tell us, along with some of the stuff that they said that they're going to come out with. It's something I'm really into. The Geek Out Topics is going to be a group podcast. That is when me and Nathan or plus people get together to talk about things that we like talking about, because we can get together with all those guys and we can have conversations about mindless things forever.
Yep.
We don't go in and talk about what's going on in like the social medias and everything like that, things that are happening in the world. We just like getting around and bullshitting about one thing, and it's silly, but we love it, and we hope you guys like it too. And I want to, like I said, I want to get into streaming. I want to get heavily into that as my side project. But if it seems like streaming is getting in the way of this channel, I will stop it until I catch myself up.
Yeah.
I've had problems in the past where I've actually gone through 2 chargers. This is my 3rd charger for my computer because the lightning storm keeps breaking it out. My Ethernet port broke, so I had to get I had to get a USB Ethernet. This thing is like wired to the core. Looks like something out of the Matrix. And I'm trying my hardest to make sure I can make content again and not fall behind, which I have with Mighty Number 9. And so this will be whatever you see this week is what you'll see until 2 weeks from this week, because next week is going to be nothing but week-long events. Actually, no, that's a lie. The week after Nathan comes down is going to be the week-long event.
Yeah, that's true.
Of our 2-year, because we got to record that all first.
And then edit, of course, which will take like 5 hours.
We're going to try to get as much content as we can for next week. If we don't, we're sorry if you like our content. I know there's not a lot of y'all out there, but we do appreciate you.
Yep, definitely.
Appreciate everything that y'all do for us and come in. And I did not expect Mega Man 1 to blow up like it did. I get a lot of conversations in there. Looser.
Losser. That was
Losser.
so funny.
Some of the trolls, some of the great things. But we definitely want to do more things and bigger things. And eventually I want to start getting into very long-term recordings that will take me forever to do. And I probably will never stop. And I would love to do that if y'all are willing to and wanting me to play them.
Yep.
But Nathan, what else do you want to do this year? What is entitled for Nathan right now? Because we know you're doing Market Cree. We know you're doing Dark Cloud 2. What are some of the things that... Oh, Dark Cloud. My bad. Dark Cloud 2's later.
Push me to ahead.
Yeah. Where is it? What is some of the things that's going to break you off as an individual that you want to do this year?
Well, I mean, obviously I can't really stream because I'm obviously not, I think there's a few minor things. Like, I'm going to try and finally get a good mic, because this mic right here, it's been serviceable, but I've noticed I've had to, so many editing problems with this mic and, just, software-wise anyways, and I'm going to go and talk about that later, about how me and him have kind of gradually got better at recording, but, getting a new mic.
With the help of Eric. And,
yes, definitely.
For sure. They definitely helped set things up for us.
That is, it's an understatement, yeah. But, a mic, new mic, just, I'm hoping a mic really does me good, because I just feel like because when we do rivals and all that stuff, I sound so much different than what I do when I'm recording myself. Have you ever noticed that before?
Well, that's mainly because we
That's
mostly
true.
don't record our rivals.
I got my booty net. Booty net 200,000.
But I know you're into collecting and stuff. And
yeah, that's one thing.
Do we expect any other collection type videos? Anything you're keeping in your eye out for out there that you haven't done yet?
When we go to the flea market, while I'm down there, we'll see what we can get, and possibly we could record our trip
Oh, like oh man, we could try, but I don't know about that one.
No, no good camera. It'll be like,
Yeah, not, I mean, I got a good camera, but that's gonna take a bit
yes,
of
like
online.
have like a 30 gig file of just like an
Yeah.
hour.
Plus, don't want people knowing where I
That is a very good point as well. That's a
live.
very good point.
But yeah, I just I was just wondering because like I want to see you kind of like
Branch
because
off a little bit.
yeah I know you have like potential. I know there's things that
Um,
you have in the back of your mind that I know that you're good at, but you just haven't decided if you want to like try to do those things or not.
maybe do like reviews
Sounds good. Yeah,
and
like
like
just and oh I know, wait, what about remember you're gonna do like recommendation?
that. Yeah, that's kind of like in a mix of between recommendations and reviews in a sense. Like that's my plan anyways. Like I'm gonna try and record a game and then like kind of mess with it a little bit and just kind of write down a script because usually I like to do improv because
Yeah.
I'm so much better at that than having like a script or anything
Hmm.
like that.
No, I got you. I can't read scripts worth a damn.
But
I
like,
can if I really put my mind to it,
yeah,
but I'd rather not.
yeah, same here. I need some kind of motivation, but you know, but
That's what I'm here for, man.
it's a very good point. Um, but yeah, like recommendations. I've had a few like, obviously I've already told you how many times about Space Station Silicon Valley.
Hmm. I'd love to
Uh,
see you actually do stuff about that.
God, the game is amazing. But like, there's a lot of underrated Super Nintendo games that I have and N64 that I would love to talk about and like
Right.
and record, even though I suck at some of them.
Mm.
But possibly like you're talking about speedrunning, maybe because like watching that Super Metroid run at
Hmm.
SCGQ, I was like, oh god, maybe I could try that.
We've hooked you
Yes, you have.
because
Like,
I'm deeply in the speedrunning. Mega Man 1 wasn't supposed to be a speed run. I was just trying to
be,
record the whole thing in one video
yeah,
because I saw how Mega Man 9 did and it didn't do so as well as I was hoping it would be because I was trying to do a speedrun tutorial and I only did the first four bosses because I was learning at the same time. But when it came to Mega Man 1, I literally, before I recorded that, beat that game four times in a day before I recorded it. Like for a week. I beat it four times in a row without stopping for a week before I recorded it because and I did die a couple times. It's not a perfect
yeah.
game, but I see people do like glitch runs of that game, and I'm not a fan of glitch runs unless it comes to like the cool stuff that Ocarina of Time does. But I would love to do the glitchless 100% run of Ocarina of Time one day. But I just got to be able to do like they could do and sit down for a couple of hours
I
and
think,
dish that out. It's really difficult for me to do
yeah.
that.
Oh god, where did that come from? But I think you should buy it on the N64 and then try it then. I think that would be so much better for you
Well,
instead of doing
it
it for Wii
works.
U.
It works this way. It's just I can't sit. My problem is I can't sit down. I don't got time.
That is
Like
true.
I live with my folks. They ask a lot. They ask me to do a lot of things, which is not a bad thing
Yeah.
sometimes. I got a relationship. I want to work on that. I
Hmm.
want to stick with it. She wants to go out and do things. I want to drop what I'm doing and go do them. Like the other day, I was gonna do stuff on the computer, but she wanted to go out and play Pokemon Go, and I don't hear that from her. She's not the one that usually comes out and say, "I want to play a game," and this has really hooked her. So I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that experience of watching her eyes light up and her have fun with a game.
Which
'Cause
is
that's
cool.
really difficult to come about. I mean, she has fun with Spyro and stuff, but she's played those before. This is something different.
I'll show her Banjo-Kazooie and she'll have some fun with that.
Oh my god, I don't know. I think I'd have to show that in front of her one day and see how it goes. Um, but yeah, guys, this is kind of like our near future plans that
Hmm.
we want to do. We definitely want to get back into doing more rivals, more geek out topics every single week, more co-ops.
At least
We are
finish a
going
co-op.
to finish Broforce when
Yes.
Nathan gets down here because we can duo together on the same TV. We can't duo online. I'm actually gonna try one of these days to get with Nathan and see if we could do it again online because there was an update for the Steam version. I'm hoping there is for the PlayStation version as well that had added extra heroes, and hopefully they fixed the game
Which is awesome. And I hope, yeah, like you said.
because it's been a while. So I feel like we could finally sit down because I feel like we're so close. I feel like we're right there,
Yep.
and it breaks my balls.
Yeah, but like, we should have at least 2 or 3 videos of Broforce left. I would
Yeah,
think.
1 to 2. I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
But anything else from you, Nathan?
Do you want to talk a little bit about the games that we have planned for like a lineup? Like we didn't really, we also like me and him, of course, are gonna be doing a lot of games, but we're
Hmm.
also gonna have some special guests, of
Oh, you
course.
mean the lineup for the one
Yeah,
year?
yeah, the event.
I mean, we can. I was thinking make it a surprise.
That is true. Okay, like how about we just like we announce like obviously like we said we're gonna finish Broforce maybe before then, but if not, then we'll that'll be like the first thing we record probably.
Yeah, that'll probably be. And then we're gonna go into retro games from our time,
Hmm.
games that we never beat.
Yeah, this is our
Um,
nostalgia trip pretty much.
yeah, this is our nostalgia. Sit down and beat the games that we never could beat as children, because we realized coming back to the games that we couldn't beat as children and realize how easy they fucking were.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
so we're gonna try to beat them. That's gonna be like our main goal,
Hmm.
is to beat the games from our past. And if we have time, we will try to do games, other games that Nathan and I have planned out,
Yeah.
and some, like we said, special guests coming on.
Eric.
Try to do some, yeah, try to maybe
Tony.
do some five player smash,
Five player smash.
5 player smash, 5 lives.
Five lives. Ooh.
But yeah, guys, I think we're hitting the 30-minute mark.
Actually no, we're we're at 21 minutes.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it's up to you.
I
Um,
there's another thing I wanted to talk about. What was it? My brain stopped working. Oh, got another crack too. Let me see. Obviously, like we just said, Broforce, some retro games, nostalgia games that we're going to do. Um, damn, that went away. Never mind. That went to Narnia.
Yeah, we're gonna take some trips. We're gonna hang out and stuff. It's been 10 years since me and
It
him
was
have hung out.
nearly 10 years.
Nearly 10 years, which makes me realize that seventh grade was 10 years ago for me, and I kind of want to vomit. And I graduated 4 years ago. Want to vomit more.
Me five.
Yeah.
Time has moved by.
But all right, guys. As always, stick around for the things that we're gonna do from the future. Our guests are not leaving. We will not let them.
Yes, definitely.
They will be back. We're gonna try to stick with the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
not deter from it. Especially me, because I don't finish anything. Something gets in the way. And hoping that I can get motivate. We both can motivate each other
Yes,
to
definitely.
finish what, as in the realm of Kylo Ren, finish what we started.
Also, another thing though, like you want to talk about a little about co-op, like the games that we've started already. Obviously, we're gonna finish Broforce first,
Mhm.
possibly finish Dead Space 3 or Castle Crashers then next, and then whatever else, like whatever we didn't do the first time, do that the second
Yeah.
time.
We're working on a trilogy of games
Yeah, that as well. Yeah,
that we're not going to release until we finish them,
yeah,
due
all
to
recording.
how Broforce, Castle Crashers, and Dead Space 3 have
Yes.
been. We definitely don't want to release any games until they are 100% finished.
Yeah, that's another thing we need to obviously do is I think that was that's what I was thinking about actually. Like we were going to want to start recording a game at least like 3-4 videos beforehand. That way we can stop like post one and then like wait like 3 weeks after that and then post another one. It's like oh god.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like I know Nathan was tired of how Majora's Mask went, and I
Oh
know
my
he's
god.
tired. We're both tired of how our co-ops have gone and our videos have gone.
Mhm.
There's no sense for us to go 2 years into this and still have a schedule on our channel and not follow it.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna try to stick to everything. We're gonna try to do exactly what we want to do this year. Beat it to the punch, get everything done, and have some fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That rhymed.
But yeah. And if you guys want to see me stream, link to my Twitch channel in the link in the description down below, along with our buddies. Holy,
Yep.
our buddy Apollo Friends.
Yeah.
Our Twitters, everything that y'all need to follow, want to follow if you want to. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
Yep.
But as always, guys, my name is Aaron, aka That Palm,
My name's Nathan, aka Grim.
and we'll see you guys later.
Thanks for watching, guys.